was called to a local disturbance. Anya had only been working for 6 months before this particular incident. On Tuesday, the 3rd of January 2008, PC Sampson was on duty and was patrolling in the Swindon area en route to a report of a confused elderly male entering an address on the west side of Swindon. When he heard on the police radio units being directed to a report of a male with a knife in a flat at Briarswood Court, Linden in Swindon, he volunteered to attend the incident and was directed to confer with the other units at a location near to the scene. His reactions at this point were directly as a result of years of training, although his memory of them is vague. He challenged the male and Anya immediately reacted as he would hope and expect, through barking and straining to go forward. However, the male continued his approach, and despite his efforts to deter him and give himself some space, he was forced to send Anya in an attempt to stop him. What followed next is still a slight haze to PC Sampson, but it soon became clear that he had been stabbed and badly injured. Despite his best efforts, he could not get up from the ground. In total, he received 7 stab wounds, including 4 to the head. Unknown to PC Sampson, Anya had also suffered a single stab wound to her chest. Throughout this, Anya continued to do her job in protecting her handler, colleagues and members of the public. What is even more remarkable, given her inexperience as a police dog, is that she kept focused on the suspect and stayed determined to defend her handler despite suffering an injury. Following Anya's bravery, a deployment of taser from the colleagues who arrived on scene and various other force options, the male offender was brought to the ground and eventually detained. As a result of the incident, Anya received emergency treatment for the chest wound inflicted by the offender, which necessitated her receiving a general anaesthetic and hospitalisation, but she has since made a full recovery. Anya and PC Sampson earned huge respect from officers present at the incident that day for Anya's loyalty and courage in a violent and brief incident. Let's have a look now at their story.
A partnership that had only been together for 6 months, police dog Anya and her handler, PC Neil Sampson of the Wiltshire Constabulary, were called to a local disturbance last year. The story that we're about to see illustrates the true trust and love between all police dog handlers and their dogs.
The real proof of the pudding and the real reason that Anya means so much more to me than any other dog I've ever had came about on January the 3rd, 2008. I received 7 stab wounds. Anya herself was stabbed once in the chest. One of my colleagues had 3 or 4 stabs in the front and back of the stab vest, and luckily again received a small nick, I think, on his chin. I am quite happy in my mind that I'm sat here today talking to you because Anya, on her very first encounter with a violent person in a situation that we never could have replicated or even thought possible of to consider training for, she did everything we would have wanted her to do and more. So why do I think Anya is so special? One, because I always knew she was special, and 2, because when the chips were down, that little dog, she proved every last little thing that she's worth being considered as special. And I cannot imagine ever trying to replace Anya, because how can you replace a dog that every time I look at her, I think, thank you. It's, you know, you are the reason I'm here to look at you. So she's a very special dog. Anya, all being well, will retire more or less when I retire. And that will be the time that Anya will then stay with me, because there is no way I'm going to with that little dog. she is going to stay with me, and I'm going to make sure that she has the play and she has all the things that any pet dog should have. She will be looked after, and I'll make sure she knows that I'm grateful, that my family's grateful. And if anyone tries to take Anya from me, oh boy, am I going to put up a fight. I'm not having that.
To vote for Neil and Anya, call 0901 0100 616 or text Anya to 83088.
You'll see them live here in the arena on Sunday night because they are one of the 6 finalists for Friends for Life. But now, delighted to welcome Deputy Chief Constable Peter Vaughan to present the Police Dog Team Operational and Humanitarian Action of the Year Award. Ladies and gentlemen, these policemen and their dogs do it for us 365 days a year. Congratulations to PC Neil Sampson and Anya. Don't drop it, Neil. Don't worry, we've just cleared up a load of glass. Many, many thanks to Mr. Vaughan, and a massive congratulations, and above all, our thanks to both PC Neil Sampson and his police dog, Anya. For Friends for Life. Wouldn't that be amazing? That would be just tremendous. But carrying on with our police flavour, well, it's a great pleasure, always one of the favourites here at Crufts, to tell us all about it with the West Midlands Police Dog Team, Ned Baker. Ned?
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. A very warm welcome here to Crufts 2009. My name is Ned Barker, and I'm very proud to be able to introduce to you this afternoon a short display by members of the West Midlands Police Dog Section, staff, and of course their dogs, in an effort to show you just a little bit about the life and the work of the West Midlands Police Dog Section. We are licensed at the dog training school down at Walsall Common to produce puppies, and we have our own breeding scheme. Historically, we relied upon people to donate dogs to us for use within the West Midlands Police Dog Section, but as you can probably see, that would be a little bit unpredictable for our needs, and the puppy scheme was born. With those puppies, of course, becomes a responsibility to look after the puppies once they're around, and we have a very dedicated team of puppy walkers, and whilst we're just preparing the puppies to come out and show you, if you have any spare time and would like to get involved with that, then please come and see us on our stand. You can volunteer. There will be a little bit of a vetting process, but we're always happy to have volunteers to run these puppies on. So here we are, the first part of our little display this afternoon. Trish Barlow and a Springer Spaniel Eddie, who I understand is about 7 or 8 months of age. A real handful, but those little dogs, the specialist search dogs, we breed those as well as the big dogs, and hopefully as the time goes on, this dog will be assessed for its working ability and its temperament, and if we think it's suitable, then it will go on to further training. The second dog we can see here is Carolyn Shee. Carolyn has a dog called Zato, I think I've got that name right. 8 months old, and is that about right, Carolyn? Yeah? I think that one is a German Shepherd dog, and it has been bred by us again, and that little dog will just be